whole separate BGM going that was hiding. What? That's so weird. Okay, that should help. That should help a lot. Here. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Hi. I'm here. I have been in my progress to get back. I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. But in my progress to get back to a place where I'm not always got some ache. I've been doing a lot of yoga every day and morning meditation. I call in sick just to chat. No, this is my schedule. Yeah, I called the main office and I was like, you know, I really need to be there for the adventurers this morning. We've been saying we would do one of these, and then I misscheduled one last week. Like, first I misscheduled it, and then I rescheduled it because I realized I misscheduled it, and then that was a misschedule too. So, yeah, I called headquarters, and I said, you know what? Really? I've got to show up for this morning. And to be honest, I have a little bit different energy in the morning, so I hope that'll be okay. I like morning energy, especially when it's sunny. I'm a blue eyes. I'm a blue skies type of person. Sunny, like sun in the sky and blue skies. I know a lot of people like a good rainy day. Not to say that I don't. I do like a good rainy day, but the sun is definitely a big symbol for me. Blue eyes white dragon. Ah! I like that VTuber. There's a few like that. There's one in particular that focuses on Yu-Gi-Oh. It's really awesome. Truly the best. Thanks. But thank you, Zan. Thank you, Thrill, for being here. Thank you, Im. How are you? And Velociraptor, hello. Sound like, you know what? I always used to be in a place that was sunny. And you know, back in old days, back in the old-fashioned days, they would say if someone was sick that you should like move to Italy. I feel like in all the classical books, like early fictional novels for fun, someone would be sick, they would have the ick, they would have consumption, and they would say, oh, you know what, the solution is you should move to Italy. I do like Greece a lot. I do like Italy. I've spent way more time in Italy than I have in Greece, but I do like the sun in Greece, I have to admit. And I like how there's always fresh seafood, and there's always yummy wine and lots of fruit. Hi, Alex. Hi. Does Italy have a lot of sun? You know what? To be honest, where I lived, it wasn't. It wasn't. But we got it sometimes. I just was, I guess, in a spot that wasn't as sunny as like southern Italy. I wasn't in southern Italy, but I did spend some time in southern Italy, and it was nice. I have to say, as much as I love Greece, and as much as I love the sun, I'm definitely someone who loves, like I said, blue skies and a lot of bright sun. I overheat easily at the same time, so I will put myself out in the sun and like just toast myself. But as an adult, I've been better at toasting myself under an umbrella or layers. But in Greece, there's like nowhere to hide from the heat. That's how I felt. And the Greeks that were with me were like, this is nothing. Fuyu's literally melting. I'm literally melting in the corner. It might not be what you think, and it might not be what you think. I don't speak Italian, though. Unfortunately. I'm an NPC, so I've lived in many places on assignment. I see. If some need sun, come over. Yeah, I should. I want to. I think the sun levels and the heat levels in the Caribbean are more my jam. I don't do a dry. Well, I don't know. I guess I do a dry heat. I like them all. Metal, hi. How are you? Blue ice cream, yeah. Blue ice cream vibes definitely on an island. My stream deck is being weird. I'm gonna restart the stream deck. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like my stream deck is always weird. It always needs a little extra love. So I was vertical streaming, but we were having like some audio issues that I wasn't able to resolve yet, which is why I wanted to do a test before I announced, hey, you know, I wanted to test and see what would happen before I did a lot of build up for a vertical stream. So I do want to do a vertical stream, like build up and some hype, so we can get into a good morning schedule. But I really needed to do a test before that, and I'm glad that I did, because it was, I need to work on the audio. There's nothing dies in a corner in a puddle of me. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of privileges and weird stuff. Let's see. There we go. It's kind of there now. It's kind of there now. Fuyu, you know, we have a few states that meet all of those criteria. In my world, we have a lot of places that are sunny too. I'm really from a place that has a much better amount of sun than my current assignment. A much better amount of sun. I also really like the feeling of digging my feet into the sand. I don't know how you, if you go to the beach, right? If you're going to the beach, a beach doesn't have to be an ocean, it could be a lake if you're a lake person. What's the first thing you do? Do you immediately run and jump in the water, or do you dig your feet into the sand? I started looking into a more NPC style job with my, ooh, yeah. There was a time when I thought about being an airship flight attendant, of course. I thought about it, but then I realized they have to work for so long without, not that as an NPC, not that I have consistent hours, because I don't. I don't. But the people with more experience and more years get better schedule picks. And it kind of steered me away, but I'm not gonna lie, I would probably still do it. Airline work seems really cool. Panda, hi! Hi! For everyone that's just tuning in, we were originally doing a vertical stream, but I was having some issues, so we switched over to landscape. Depends, but digging feet in the sand often. Yeah, me too. So I had sand. Wait, you love that feeling, but I hate getting out of the sand? Oh. Gara moment. I need to readjust. I feel like... There we go. Nah, I got stung by a jellyfish as a kid, and that was the last time we went back to. Oh, okay, you guys know I've shared a lot of like Fuyu dad lore. My Fuyu dad is a trooper, let me say. He's had many cryptid encounters. And then one time we were at the beach and had just gotten there. I had never actually at that point been to the beach with my dad, so I was really excited. And as soon as he got there, he was like, I'm jumping in. He took the snorkel and he took the little flappy leg foot, what are they called? Anyway, he took the snorkel and jumped right into, I know not a lot of people know this, or not a lot of people are familiar with the word sound, but it's like the calm side of an ocean if there is a barrier island. So he jumped right in. So my dad took the snorkel, he jumped right in and just immediately went for this extended swim out into the middle of nowhere. I was really young at the time, so I hadn't spent as much time in the water as my father, so I was worried. He just disappeared and swam right out into like the depths, right? And 20-30 minutes later, my dad shows back up and he is covered in white, like white, this skin. I hate to say it. He was covered in jellyfish stings. He was covered in jellyfish stings. It looked so terrifying. I won't go into detail in case anyone's squeamish, but oh my gosh. He had seen the classic. You've probably heard, if you live near water, maybe, if you see a plastic bag in the ocean, don't grab it. Don't grab the plastic bag. Why would you do that? Well, he went swimming deep into the ocean, snorkeling around, saw a plastic bag, figured, I'll clean that up. I'll be a good citizen. I'm gonna clean that up. Grabbed the plastic bag and was immediately entangled with the jellyfish and had to swim all the way back to shore. Oh my gosh. It scared me so bad. It scared me so bad. He was okay. No one peed on him. No one peed on my dad. Don't do that. That doesn't work. That's a fib. Don't pee on my dad, please. Dig my feet into the water. Jumping straight in would shock me too much. Yeah, I guess I have done that before, but mostly I dig my feet into the sand. Should try Subnautica for the true beach experience. Did I miss a hello? I said hello, Panda. Good. Okay, I thought I'd missed a hello. Hi, Red. That's why turtles choke on plastic, unfortunately. They mistakenly eat it, thinking it's a jellyfish. I do love swimming in the ocean, too. I prefer to jump, like if you're out on a boat, I prefer to jump straight into like some calm, deep water rather than on shore. Does that make sense? I don't really like fighting with the waves. I'd also rather just take a snorkel and jump in the deep end and, you know, enjoy. I don't want to fight with the tide, and I don't want to fight with the waves, even though they're great. And I don't know if you guys are this way too. Tell me if you are, but I love listening to the waves and just falling asleep on the beach, which was so bad. Hold on, let me readjust. Was so bad as a kid. I would fall asleep reading a book in the sun, and my family had to drag me under some shade. Maybe if I could choose some sort of really cool power, if I were a mage, I would maybe choose something like something to do with the sun and the waves. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, blue skies, sunny skies, open ocean. I like that a lot. But I'm also a mountain elf, so there's so many things. I just like nature. Gonna lurk. Thank you, Metal. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Metal. This is not a plastic bag, right? Rip. You were desynced? Oh, wait, did it get fixed? Red, we didn't have breakfast yet. I actually haven't eaten breakfast yet. Ooh. I have some coconut milk though. Oh, I gotta go back to the market because I got this coconut milk on sale. And I should have gotten like 3 or 4 of them. And I only got 1 and it's so good. I regret not getting more. Well, what kind of mage would you guys be? I like laying in the water with my ears just covered listening. Oh, that's nice. Like floating or just sitting. I'm not gonna lie. The way that I have passed just about every swimming test I've ever had to take, and sometimes swimming tests can be long, extended, so long. Why? I mean, I guess I know why, because they're trying to make sure that you can just manage to not die. I guess that's fine. But I float. Yeah, just floating. That's nice, Alex. I mean, that's how I pass a lot of various swimming tests. I'll take my turns swimming around. And then I just float for a while. Sounds great. I agree. You're quite a sunny elf, so there's a 10%. So there's 10% of the progress of that power. Yay! What's on the menu for breakfast? I was thinking maybe like some omelets. And some spinach. I really like spinach. Spinach omelet. Would you guys like a spinach omelet? I also have tomatoes. I have ginger. I cook with a lot of ginger. Trust me, I don't think it would be weird. But I would saute the ginger with the greens. Hated swimming lessons as a kid. Had a fear of water growing up after I fell into a river. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry that happened. I have to run? Okay, thank you. Thank you for hanging out though. I need to readjust how I'm using my voice. Sorry. Hold on, I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay, I'm trying to get better at how I use my voice. I love coconut milk too! A lot! Spinach omelet? Yeah, you should try it. It's really good. Oh gosh, now I really want to make that. Now I really want to make a spinach omelet. Let's drink some water too. Okay. I think I missed another comment about the beach. Did I? Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, you should try. If I were a mage, I'd probably be a moon mage. Oh, that's cool. What kind of power would you have as a moon mage? Like your powers become more like stronger at night or when the moon has risen in your area? For tomorrow's breakfast. Do it. Do it. Let me know what you think. You'll get a quest reward. I should have done more budigas before stream. I'm getting tongue-tied. Oh yeah. Do it and you'll get a quest reward. And I think After this stream, I'm gonna go ahead and release the wallpaper that I was supposed to release a million times and then kept getting sick. Tomorrow is Pokemon Day. Oh, have any plans if you're a Pokemon fan? I didn't know it was Pokemon Day, but I am a Pokemon fan. I really like Pikachu and Chansey and Clefable and Driftloon and Chandelure. I also really like Oddish. Insomnia. Angular, you would want to be a water mage? That's true, many things. You're gonna try and suffocate people? By removing... does that mean you can remove... wait a minute. If we're talking about water mage, I have a very specific question. Do you control hydrogen atoms or only when they're connected to form water itself? Like, do the atoms actually have to be water or the components of a water? A water. Oh, I also... Okay, yesterday, I took this coconut milk, right? And I had some raspberries, and I muddled up the raspberries, added a little bit of maple syrup. Yes. Added a bit of maple syrup, and then poured in the coconut milk and had raspberry milk. It was so good. It was so good. I think I want to go back and get strawberries today, though. Because raspberries have those tiny seeds, and it kind of made it difficult. I have an event at my store Saturday for Pokemon Day. Oh, that's nice. We got over 1,000 units of Pokemon. Wow. Like cards? Specifically, isolated dihydrogen monoxide. Oh my god. The purer and more isolated, the better the control. Remind me, if you become a mage, not to make you angry. Oh, I really want to visit... Jumping around with topics. I really want to visit this other location in VR chat that I saw recently. So I think next week I'm going to schedule some VR chat streams. If you guys don't mind, I'd love to show you around some new locations I've seen. If you would like that too. I forget sometimes when I'm... I was just trying to visualize those locations in VR chat, and I closed my eyes for an extended period of time, and I don't know if I look weird when I do that. Do I look weird? Is this weird? Yeah, VR chat. It's someone's birthday. I think it's 8-Bit's first birthday soon too. They were VR chat makes me think of them. Model kits for the kids. Oh, that's nice. So people can come in and build things there. No, just keep... Okay. Okay. Good to know it's not scary. I'm taking a drink of this coconut milk. Oh. It's so good. It's so good. The first time I ever had like an alcoholic drink in a coconut, it was so much fun. I didn't know. Someone offered me a drink and they're like, hey, I'll sell it. It was like a stand, right? At a stand. And the gentleman was like, hey, would you like some rum? And I was like, say less. I want some rum. And he like cracked a hole in a perfect hole in this coconut. I don't know how. I can't remember that part. I can't remember how he did it. I guess it was like a little twisty thing. It was a twisty thing. And then proceeded to pour rum into it with like some other delicious things. Oh my gosh, it was so good. Thinking about that right now. I wish I could have that now. But you're not good with spoopy games? I mean, I play the one. I really like playing spoopy games, actually. I really do. I don't think I'm good at them. But if the spooky game has a good storyline, absolutely. Ramen and coconut shell, yeah. Yeah, we got some promo cards and a whole little set. That's nice. I've done something like that for Gundam Day before. There were some places near me that did like Gundam Day events. Aesthetics, yeah. If I'm gonna choose rum, personally, I like coconut rum a lot. I prefer unflavored alcohol. If I'm going to consume alcohol, and I don't very often because it's so bad for my voice. And since I have the stomach ulcer right now, I can't have anything crazy. That would send me back. But I do love... I love Dead Space! Yeah, no, Dead Space is on the table. And Nexie said that she would play it with me sometime. So we're gonna hold her to it. She said we could play it together. Hi! Oh my goodness! Sister! Everyone, if you haven't checked her out, please go check out Slut. Please. It's morning here? Yes, it is! It is! It's so good to see you! Almost midnight for you. I hope you have a lovely sleep. Take care, it's good to see you. Everyone, we share the same model mama. You should go check her out. She's beautiful and kind. And recently had her debut. Have a good sleep. Have a good rest. I'm really bad with alcohol, so I'll just gulp coconut straight from my backyard. I'm really jealous that you have coconut in your backyard. Yeah. I'm so jealous. You know, one place I haven't been that I really want to go is the Philippines. I have an unyielding urge to go to the Philippines. And I really like the Filipino people too. They've always been so kind, friendly, and sunny, and exuberant, and helpful, and kind. Did I say kind? So I really want to go to the Philippines. That made me think of that because I was thinking about similar areas. It seems like I topic hopped. I'm sorry. Yeah, check her out, please. You think your travels are going to bring you to Panama? Oh, I've actually never... I haven't been to Panama. But I love Mexico. I have coconut palms, big limes. Oh my gosh, chilies and watermelons for the garden. The palms are wild palms. I don't care. Ah, that sounds perfect. That's the life. I love that. I love that for you. If you ever feel comfortable sharing something, if you ever feel comfortable sharing garden photos in Discord, that's the back, right? I want a lemon or lime tree. I would love that. What else? What would be the ideal food in my garden? Honeydew. I really like honeydew. Oh my gosh, I love honeydew. I'm gonna go. I want to go get a honeydew, but I don't know if they're not in season. Yeah, it's fruit heaven. Okay, thank you. Ooh, a strawberry patch. Oh, I kind of want a cherry tree. I also love plums. I actually can't eat apples. Apples grow well in a lot of places, but I can't eat them. I don't know if it's actually lime. It's the same family, but it's sweet, very big, and has... Wow! I want to know. I want to try it. Welcome back, Metal. Welcome back. Things are better, a little bit better now. I will also share that... So you guys know that I've been sick almost every month for 6 or 7 months, to be honest. And I kept losing my voice. And when I got a stomach ulcer. Yay. But that actually hurts your voice too. Yeah. So I was working really hard. So to be honest, I feel like the rest is necessary. Pomelos! Okay, yeah. If I could have a yuzu tree, I would, but I don't think they would grow well where I'm at now. Maybe in another location. Though I do know people with lemon trees. Here. Yeah, thank you. I was so scared too because this week some of the other NPCs near me all got bronchitis. And I cannot tell you how quickly it made me want to... I like pulled out the holy water, pulled out the Florida water. I was like, stay away from me. My white blood cell count is like really low right now. Please stay away. I can't describe to you how I sanitized everything. Everything in the workspace. I haven't tried the Yuzu Monster, but I should. I've got a little bit of recording to do still, so after I do that, I'll try it because caffeine really does a number on my voice too. But I want to try it. Yeah, Angular. People I feel like people don't take it seriously. Some of us just like ever since I don't want to overshare. I just get sick a lot, and it makes me so upset when people don't take it seriously. When people are like, oh yeah, I'm fine, and they still come into work, but they're coughing and hacking and sneezing, but they're not wearing a mask. Go back to your NPC house and come back to NPC work with a mask on. Please. Because some of us just don't have the ability to... Or some people will get sick and they're better in like a day, right? I get sick and I'm down, and I kid you not, you guys have seen this, for almost a month. So please, 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 if you get sick, consider other people, because not everyone is able to recover quickly. Right? Your voice is so important, and I use it here, right? I really want to use it more. Yeah, Angular, it's just like so... And that can be normal too. People don't understand that even within like normal health ranges, some people just have different immune responses, and some people have different immune systems, right? I know a lot of people in school. I knew someone in school who never missed a single day of school. Guys, I couldn't have done that if I tried. There was one day I think this particular student had to go home early and he cried, and I understand because he really wanted to reach his goal. So I don't blame him. But he did. He reached it. Maybe I'll just start singing whenever I drink water. I'll do a little hum. Yeah. Have you tried any vocal resting? Are you able to vocal rest? Are you able to? I know not everyone's able to. Yeah. I didn't drink then. That was a meditative hum, maybe. It's really going around. I don't get sick a lot, but if I do get sick, I'm treating it like the plague. That's good though. I mean, it means like you're taking care of yourself and you're taking care of other people. They do. That's so true. They do punish you for getting sick. Oh, Alex, I can relate to that on so many levels. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's good to hear. I'm glad. Yeah, I can relate to that a lot. I can. I can. Yeah. But I'm glad. I don't think, are any of you guys sick now other than recovering? I go back to the doctor next week. And we're gonna see what to do next. But I think I've been good at, you know, doing what I need to do. Oh my gosh, figure it out from your peers? No, absolutely not. That's the teacher's job. That was their job. I don't know. Did you guys have teachers who just hated being a teacher? I like to teach. Whenever I get the opportunity to teach, I love it. Now, I don't know if I'd love being like a 5th grade teacher for an extended period of time, but I do like teaching. Angular, thank you for being here. Thank you for the encouragement. You had some awful teachers? My worst teachers were always... Okay, Panda, but that is so true. I also feel that my worst teachers were math teachers. That's crazy. I don't know if I ever had... That's not true. I had one really tough teacher in a literature class, but we loved her at the same time. But you are right. I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 of the worst teachers I ever had who really impacted me in a negative way were math teachers. That's crazy. Oh, really? The universal factor that they're math why don't they like teaching? But I will say in high school, I had one math teacher who was amazing. She was so amazing. I had 2, actually. Because I was sick a lot, same thing. I had a hard time keeping up, right? I was still a good student. I still did well, but I had a hard time keeping up because I feel like especially in math, they don't really, it's hard for them to go back and cover things with you. But when I got into high school, I had 2 really lovely math teachers, and because of that, I excelled. I excelled in math for the first time, not first time ever, but for the first time in a while. They made you, one in particular would come to school excited to teach you about math, and she was exuberant, and she would use her arms, and she would smile, and she would use her voice, and Gosh, I just remember her. She was so great. People still love her. I still see people like communicating with her sometimes. Because of her, so many people excelled who either were already excelling or had not had the opportunity to excel first in the past because no one believed that they could. So I watched some classmates that I knew struggled excel. Energy absorption, activate! My most positive influences were English teachers. My most negative influences were math teacher and science teacher. Oh, wow. I would say mine. The most positive influence teacher I had, who really turned things around for me. Not this math teacher, even though she did. Someone a little sooner turned things around for me. He was such a good teacher. Gave me a nickname at the beginning of the school year, which really annoyed me, right? I was so mad about it. But it actually turned out just to be a way for him to form a connection and ended up being my favorite teacher. Really inspired me and turned things around for me because previously if I had been sick, people would just make me feel bad for it. Like make me feel like I was a failure because I had missed something, but I couldn't help it, right? I couldn't control that. But if I had missed a day or something in this teacher's class, he was excited to see me when I came back. He was like, oh my gosh, Fuyu! Oh, welcome back! All right, let's get into it. Wow. Changed everything. Shout out to my social studies. Yes! I had good social studies teachers. In my school, they often were like the same. In elementary school, it would be science and math, one teacher, and social or economics or whatever you want to call it. And grammar or language teacher would be the same. Like 2 and 2. One for 3 years. She was such a oh, that's great. I'm glad you got to have her for 3 years. I don't want to. Yeah, I'm probably. I feel like some of you guys are. I'm a very empathetic person. So if someone is seeping with negative energy, it's hard for me not to take it in. I've gotten way better as an adult, but as a kid, oh my gosh, I couldn't control that. I'm sure a lot of kids are like that too. Someone's mean or negative to them and they just absorb it, right? As a kid, you don't really have walls. You don't really know what barriers are. You don't know how to self-reassure. Some do. But if a teacher or something is negative, you know, kids absorb that. Boss! Hi! Didn't miss it all. We started vertical, but we were having sound issues, so I swapped here. Oh, you match back the tone? I think I used to do that as a kid a lot. Oh, wait, no, maybe I didn't do that. I don't think it's the same thing. I would just absorb those feelings. I don't know if I did parroting, but I do know what you're talking about. Emotional self-regulation really is a skill, and it took me time. It took me so long to learn to regulate because I was someone who thought they had to take care of everything, right? And kind of be the level head. But in adulthood, I learned to regulate, and it's a process, right? I'm still learning, but I'm really happy that I have, and I'm really happy that I've come as far as I have. Yeah, I'm glad that society, at least the society that I experience, because global society is one thing, but there's also individual societies, you know? I feel like it's becoming more aware of emotional regulation. There wasn't enough skill points in your skill tree at that point to limit the absorption buffer, right? Exactly. Boss, I'm glad to see you. I will have to go soon though. I'm sorry. Vertical stream fell and now we're horizontal, yeah. It's definitely not always a positive thing when people are mad. Yes. I mean, it's good to be mad sometimes, but depends on how we handle it. My big adulthood unlearning is letting go control. Oh, I don't have to be involved in everything and take that. Yes. Yes. That's so true. I agree, but sometimes we are focusing too much on feelings and it inhibits us. Yeah, that's true. I can agree with that too, Em. I think that there needs to be a balance. There absolutely has to be a balance. I think we need to be aware of our own feelings. And then once we are aware of them, learn how to work with them and move forward, right? We can't ignore them. But also in some situations, I think in extreme situations, things have to be set. You have to compartmentalize, unfortunately. And I'm talking about like life and death situations. But in day-to-day life, yeah, we do still need balance. That's a good point. That's a good point. Can't constantly be stuck in one thing. My biggest childhood influence was the Red Rangers of Power Rangers, but that's oh no! That's nice. I think I saw recently a high five line. Right? Of all the Sentai, like all the Rangers, they were like retiring or I didn't know this. Right, and we can't expect everyone else to accommodate our feelings. Right, and that's okay. I mean, people should be receptive. People should be understanding of other people's feelings, but not everyone is going to be as open to that, you know? And if they're not open to it, then it's just up to us to regulate that on our own. You gotta sometimes just regulate. Also, there's the thought of not everyone can hold space for everyone else's feelings. And that might not be bad. If we're going back to the idea, do you guys remember when everyone said, I don't have any spoons today? Do you remember? Was that 2020? Sometimes someone might not have the spoons or the space to hold to deal with someone else's feelings that day. And even if that might be tough for the other person, that's okay. That's okay, because you can't hold everyone else's feelings. Have a good day, Metal. Right, you are not personally responsible for everyone else's happiness. That was so hard for me to learn. That was so hard. Oh, it's Super Sentai is either fully going away or first indefinite hiatus. Wow. Well, you know, maybe a hiatus is good. It's been around for so long. Sometimes I feel like things are better after they rest. Like Perfume. I hope that they'll be back. Perfume, one of my favorite groups, is on they're on like a hiatus. Life and death is always an exception. due to the added factors and adrenaline and right, screaming right into your soul, making your body think before your brain does. Exactly. Raza, hi. Oh, I turned my head when I said that and my voice did a weird thing. Oh. Right. And it's not your responsibility. Yeah. Yeah, it's not someone else's responsibility to accommodate our feelings. You know? It's nice if someone does, if they can. But you can't expect it all the time, I think. Still trying to decipher my accent. Well, that's so funny. I think I heard sometimes my A sounds. I became hypercritical after I knew you said that, and I was like, oh, is it the A's? It's my A's. Hi. I'm doing well right now. I'm doing better. I hope you are. Midwestern. That's so funny. I'm not Midwestern, I can tell you that. I should tell you, I aim for standard American English. And that is because it's so widely accepted, right? It's widely accepted as a standard of speech for professionalism and speaking on the internet and on television and in movies and performance stuff, right? All I know is after that lore that disappeared the other day, I'm scared to ask. Did you see it? Corporate accent? I guess. I'm not. As much as I say about NPC, I'm not corpo. Not big corporate. To be honest, if you traveled a lot as a child, that should be generalized. I have traveled a lot. There we go. I'll be honest about that. I don't mind. I don't mind. Because I've traveled a lot, that's a lot of where my accent comes from. This isn't what I sounded like growing up. But the way that I speak is highly influenced by the fact that I have spent a lot of time around a lot of people who do not speak the same native language as me. Many different languages from many different people and many different accents. So sometimes when you're in a position like that, you develop a different accent that people can hear. But I do aim for standard American English because I feel like it's really easy on the ears. Yeah, we did. You saw it. It was real lore. I had to think of something I hadn't shared before. It was real. It's out there. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it would. Do you know any other languages? Conversational-ish or fluently? I'm not fluent in any other language. I am conversational in 2 others, but I will not use them because I want to be better. If that lore is real, you might want to bathe in some holy water. I've got some. That lore is real. But don't worry, I'm safe. Kind of crazy though. It has to drop like a crazy IRL lore, so I had to drop a good one. Can't let you guys down. I can't go dropping something lame. I gotta drop the big stuff. I gotta drop the big stuff. Okay, I'm drinking more coconut water. You're freaked out enough? Did we ever? I don't think anyone guessed it. Hi! Oh, yay! Thank you! How are you? M. I made a deal with M. Made it a secret back alley deal. Can you guys imagine me with like a dark cloak in a back alley trading scrolls for like dragon poop or something? No, trading dragon poop for scrolls because you guys sold me dragon poop again. What's the craziest thing you sold your NPC this last week? Have you guys been playing any games? Secret cardboard. All right. Raptor wants to sell loot after defeating a VTuber and finds a scroll of invisibility. I'll take it. I'll buy it if you're selling. Those sell pretty well. They're great for high-level dungeons. They're great when you just want to avoid all the low-level minions in the early levels and just skirt on by and get right into the boss level. Gundam girl figures. I need help. Here, do I make some sandwiches or order pizza? Well, what kind of sandwiches would they be? Versus what kind of pizza? Oh no! I don't know. Why is it doing? Are you on cellular or are you on mobile? I haven't been playing many games, but I have been thinking about setting up some of my retro consoles. Oh, you should do that. As long as it's from a true pizzeria. A true pizzeria. Oh god, I want pizza! I want pizza. You guys made me want pizza last time. Probably my fave as for the sandwiches is regular butter and salami. Oh, that's kind of like a comfort food, right? That seems very comfort fooding. I'd say if you want something not too heavy, because I feel like pizza is going to be heavy, right? If you want something heavy that'll give you enough pieces to have later, maybe for dinner and lunch tomorrow, get the pizza. And if you just want something to fill you up and be cozy and just get the job done, then go for the sandwich. Pizza is an open-faced sandwich. That's so true. Wait a minute. Then what is it? What are they called? A calzone? What about a calzone? Is that a pizza sandwich? Is that a pizza pie? Well, a pizza hand pie? I think, Boss, you said you saw like the first part of the lore. If the guy making the pizza had hair. Ew! The guy making the pizza had hairy arms and curses at you, that's how you know it's true pizza? Okay. I just got a picture of like arm hair getting in my pizza though. Calzone is a burrito! Calzone is a burrito! I'll allow it. Okay, so many mentions of pizza made me want it more. BRB? Okay. Speaking of pizza, I'm going to be visiting Japan this year. Should I try out Caesarea? Yes! Okay, but I have to tell you what to get if you go to Caesarea. Okay? Okay? Oh my god. The internet's judging me. All the other all the other gaijin are gonna all the other gaijin are gonna judge me. I don't care. Go. Get the doria. Get doria. Okay? And melon soda, and then take a picture and send it to me. Okay? Heavy consideration. I read that as heavy rotation. The arm hair is the price we pay for good pizza. I guess. Go to Saizaria and get the door. It's spelled Doria. They have an English menu too. I think they did. They should. They do. I know they do. I think. I'm sure they do because it's there. It's like in the city. So get it. And it'll be so good. I know it is. Okay, but like there's a reason. It's because I first had it as a teenager. It's because I first had it as a teenager. And it's where I would go with my friends because it was like super cheap. And I don't drink, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't drink melon soda at my current location. I only drink it for nostalgic reasons. Now, Moss Burger is really good. Don't get me wrong. Like, and they used to have melon soda too, but I don't know if they do anymore. Moss Burger is good. But I'll never cave in to say that Saizeriya isn't good, because it is. It's just comfort food for me. It's comfort food. Everyone has comfort food, right? Also, I'll be real. They don't have it anymore. Actually, they don't have it anymore. First Kitchen in Japan used to have, they're owned by Wendy's, right? Wendy's bought them out. They used to have a really good shrimp burger. Wendy's has a shrimp burger now that's good. But I specifically liked First Kitchens. They don't have it anymore. Oh, good. Enjoy your pizza. What'd you get on it? Yeah, so I don't go out of my way for melon soda now. In fact, if you offered it to me, I'd be like, no, I want tea. Or maybe strawberry or yuzu soda. But if I were going to Saizeria, I would have the melon soda. It was just I think the fact that it was on tap and I could buy more food there than I could, like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, Japan's always been really affordable in my opinion, during my lifetime, you know, but Saizeria's whole thing is that they were like super cheap. Shrimp burger is so good. Actually, where I'm from too does a really good shrimp burger. Oh my gosh. Some people get it with like slaw on it too. That's so good. Shrimp burger is like a must-have for summer for me too. Kirie! Hi. Is it? Oh my god, where is she? Or is the there's a Fuyu? I don't know. There's no famous VTubers around here. Not around here. A summer prosciutto! I love prosciutto. Oh my gosh, I love prosciutto so much. I love it so much. Never had shrimp burger? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Gib catnip. Okay, here. Guys, I think I've been streaming on the wrong... Oh, wait. No, I'm not. Okay. Gosh, I thought I had been streaming on the wrong profile. Because so in OBS, you can make like different profiles for like when you're streaming versus when you're recording. I thought I was like on this jankety one that I made that didn't work. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go back and watch this. It's gonna be so bad. Haruna, hi. How are you? Guys, I'm gonna have to go kind of soon because I've got a lot of stuff. I gotta get a lot of stuff done. I have something that has like a time limit on it, so... I had so many people just showed up though, so I'll stay a few more minutes. A profile? No, it's like... Hold on, let me click on it. It's really... So it's a profile, and then next to it, it's called a scene collection, and you can like separate how you do this. Actually, it was... Someone taught it to me recently to make it easier to record. Sphinx, hi! How are you? Everyone, we started out vertical streaming today, but we were having some audio issues. So I had to switch to horizontal. Okay, Raza wants to sell loot after defeating a jellyfish. Was it the one that got my dad? And finds a necklace of vocality. Ooh. That allows you to do many things. You can cast from afar with that, actually. Oh, good. You got your save in. Okay, good. Good, I'm playing... Oh, wait. A what game? A what game? You're playing a Wise game? Sphinx, how are you today? It's good to see you. Meow. Cutie, I picture your meows to be like strong though. Vengeance achieved. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to run for real soon too. It forces spells to have a sung vocal component. I love it. Are you selling? Ease. It's pronounced ease. Okay. What's it about? Oh, so your train's delayed? That sucks. Oh no. What? That's a whole hour. I'm sorry, that really sucks. Ooh. Morning from Brisbane, hi! Morning from Eldrador, how are you? Oh, only every hour. I hate missing the train. Depends on where I'm at, because some trains are like really on it and trains in other locations are just not. Oh, you travel far. Oh, okay, adventure RPG like Zelda, but with more flashy combat. Boss wants to sell loot after defeating a VTuber. What VTuber did you fight? And finds grandma. What? What are you doing with grandma? Whoa, we had a double. What are you doing with grandma? You didn't want to fight a VTuber? Well, you done it. You could take me to fight, probably. You'd just like smack me once and I would just... You'd smack me once and I would just crawl over on the floor and cover my head and whine about it, probably. Now, if I had to defend the adventurers in my party, heck no. I'd be on it. But defending myself, no, I just curl up in a ball. I just curl up in a ball in the field. You had to. Oh, that's how you rescued Grandma. And there's a story too. It's a whole series. I like a good series. Mm. Mm. Ah. Coconut milk. Guys, I gotta go get the rest of the coconut milk. It's gonna be sold out. I want it. Thank you for Wesu from tuning in from Brisbane. That's really awesome. You said you need a dragon skill, and I got you every skill from 5 minutes. You couldn't just, you know, pick off a scale. Cutie went all the way and like murdered the dragons. Okay, we'll make a pretty necklace out of it. You'll get a quest reward. How much catnip do you want? The other dragons got jealous. That explains a lot. So if you're new to chat, feel free to type !sell. Since I'm an NPC, we'll kind of let you see here. Since I'm an NPC, you can sell your goods to me, save your progress. I can point out a few places on the map for you. You can ask me to join your party, but that takes a while. Yeah. Sell. Okay. Sphinx wants to sell loot after defeating a goblin and finds a jelly biscuit. What kind of jelly? I'll buy it. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I'm a little hungry. Unless you want it. What kind of jelly? Alex, try again. It might just be the throttle. It might have just throttled yours. You're an NPC since when? Right now. Congratulations. I'll buy the jelly biscuit. My favorite, I like a really good citrus jelly, but I also like strawberry and raspberry and blueberry. I used to like grape a lot, but I have to say grape jelly is probably my least favorite now. You need a quest? I can give you guys, someone asked me for a quest yesterday. I'm gonna give you the same one. And it's kind of, you might think it's kind of lame because it's an easy one, but I really want to give this one. Is that okay? Is that okay? I really want to give this quest because I really want to see what you guys say. Instead of Shrek mod, can we have bunny outfit mod? Ooh. Can we have matching bunny outfits out? Alex, cutie. Alex, I looked at your comment and responded to cutie. I'm sorry, you now have a matching bunny outfit. Sorry, Alex, you also have matching bunny outfits with me now. Give quest. Yeah. Okay, so quest. This is so basic, but please do it. Okay? Try something new. I mean, really. Maybe a new food. Or I mentioned to someone like going a different way home. Or maybe speaking to a stranger if you don't normally speak. That's kind of scary. That's a really scary one. Maybe don't speak to a stranger. But I really, really want to suggest trying something new. If it's like maybe you haven't drawn with Prismacolors before, or maybe you've never tried this drink or this food. I really want to hear about trying something new, what it was, and how it went. It's so good for your brain. It's so good for you. I'll try something new too. If you guys do it, I'll try something new. Never drawn? Yeah, boss, you should try. Just making a whole species of dragon extinct cutie. Sure. Yeah. Raza, Alex, I know that those are like, it's a really simple quest, but... And if you guys want something more specific, then I would say try a new kind of coffee or tea that you haven't tried before. If you don't normally have cortados, try a cortado. If you don't normally have a mocha, have a mocha. If you've never tried raspberry tea, one of my favorite teas is let's see, I have a lot of favorites. I like tea that has wild cherry bark in it. So if you can try one with wild cherry bark, 10+, but that make it be kind of hard to find. So if someone actually tries a tea with wild cherry bark in it, I'll draw you a picture. I'll draw you a chibi. Might post my caveman paintings on Discord? Please do! I'm British and I have no clue what you're on about. What? I love coffee and tea, so that one's easy. So that's a good one. I'd never call you beautiful before, so you're beautiful. Cutie. No, you. You are a beautiful VTuber. Can something new be not giving into my needy cat? Yes, it can. If you always give into your cat and you need to try something new, have a whole day without giving in. Wow. Okay, guys, I really have to go. Oh my gosh, I really have to go. Oh, I'm gonna miss the thing that I have to do. I'm so glad. I really enjoyed the morning stream. I hope I can get vertical. Not I hope. I will get vertical working. And I will also try something new today. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for the fun stream. Thank you. Yes, exclamation point save. Exclamation point save to save your progress. So we'll remember this meeting the next time we meet, right? Catnip. Of course. Thank you, Raza. Thank you, Cutie. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Boss. Thank you, Panda. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for stream. I'll send the pizza Discord. Please do. Please do. All right, everyone. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go ahead and post today. After stream, I'm gonna go ahead and post the free background wallpaper for you, okay? It's gonna be on the Discord. Okay? Let me know if you use it. All right. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.